There is a kind of person who wakes up every morning already losing. The alarm goes off, and before their feet even touch the floor, the mind has already started running, anxiety about the day ahead, replaying yesterday's failures, worrying about money, relationships, status, things they cannot control and things they refuse to confront. They reach for their phone before they reach for their thoughts. They scroll before they stand. And by the time they walk out the door, they have already handed their mind over to the chaos of the world without ever once choosing what kind of person they intend to be that day. They are reactive before they are ever intentional. And the tragedy is, most of them do not even realize it is happening. You might be that person. You might have been that person for years. And the reason it keeps happening is not because you lack ambition. It is not because you do not want better for yourself. It is because no one ever gave you a system. No one ever sat you down and said, "Here is how a disciplined mind is actually built. Here is how you take the raw, scattered, overwhelmed version of yourself and forge it, morning by morning, into something unshakable. Something that does not crumble when pressure arrives. Something that does not quit when the work gets hard." The ancient Stoics had that system. They built it over 500 years of philosophy, war, exile, slavery, political collapse, and personal catastrophe. Marcus Aurelius used it to run an empire while fighting off plague and invasion. Epictetus used it to survive slavery and emerge with a mind freer than any of his masters. Seneca used it to face death with a composure that stunned the soldiers sent to execute him. These were not sheltered men writing comfortable thoughts in quiet libraries. These were people under unimaginable pressure, and the morning discipline they practiced was the reason they did not break. What you are about to hear is not motivational content. It is not a list of feel-good quotes dressed up as philosophy. What you are about to hear is a step-by-step reconstruction of the actual morning discipline the Stoics practiced, translated into the language of the life you are living right now, in the world as it exists today. 10 rules. 10 shifts in how you think, how you start, and how you build a mind that cannot be easily shaken. Each one rooted in Stoic texts. Each one tested by people who had far more to lose than most of us ever will. If you are new here, welcome. This channel exists for one reason: to take ancient wisdom and make it useful for real people living real lives. If what you hear today changes something in you, subscribe to this channel right now. There are thousands of people building this discipline alongside you, and every week we go deeper. Hit that subscribe button. It costs you nothing. It could change everything. Now let us begin. Rule